juicy karaage number 1. Wow.
10 grand for a baby.
Is there a price for that?
You have to pay. No. You have to pay for a woman to give birth. No. What? Yo! Leave America, man. Are you mad? You have to pay. Fam's not like a woman can't prevent it. No way. That can't be true. You have to pay. Man, it's not like a woman can give birth outside. She has to be in hospital. Whoa. I didn't expect that, fam.
10 grand for a baby.
Is there a price for that?
Yes.
Jeez, $100, $200?
$2.5 grand.
$80.
600.
250.
More.
But what are on about here? Hold on, dude. Let me hear that sub sound down.
We fight together.
If you don't pay, they will pop that baby. Can you see? Shushi, can you imagine that? Oh, you got a beautiful girl. 10 grand, please. I don't have the money. Whoa, well, your baby's going back in your womb, yo. Shoves it back in. Yo, Fatalis, salute, man. Thank you, fam.
£300. $600. $600.
What on about though with what?
Ambulance call out. How much do you think that costs?
Oh, ambulance call out, okay.
Zero payment.
Yeah, 0 payment.
No. Because 2.5.
How much is insurance? Man, imagine, I can't imagine it. Imagine your wife's pregnant, your wife's gonna give birth, you are broke like hell, but she has to give birth, so you go to the hospital and you find out you have to pay 10 grand. Man, I'll go for it, man. I'll push the baby out, flip it on the streets. Man, no wonder so many flipping people die with medical issues in America, fam. Man.
$1,000.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You look.
So, dudes, I know this might sound stupid, fam, but let's say like you call the ambulance because someone's in your house like has an issue. Then the ambulance come into your house, so they repair the issue. Solve the issue, sorry, but they find out it's not necessary, like, to take him to the hospital. Do you have to pay for that journey for the ambulance coming to your house and back? So it's 1,000. You usually get insurance somewhere, you'll get a bill for the ambulance. You know, so many times as kids, we used to call the ambulance as a joke. We were stupid, obviously, but we used to do it. They used to come house, knock the door, and tell my dad, I remember, yo, watch your sons, don't make them do that, and they used to go back. Now, can you imagine, like, if we had to pay? Ambulance is like 300. You have to tip them. Your armor is not a restaurant.
An inhaler.
An inhaler.
$100.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's a bit more.
120.
250 to 300.
An inhaler. An inhaler.
So 2 EpiPens. How much do you reckon they are?
$80.
600.
$40.
I'm afraid not.
More?
More?
$100.
More.
150.
More.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
Insane, man.
£300. $600.
Yo, Richie's, welcome, my brother, man. Hope you're good, fam.
What? Why?
That's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like just hives and
shortness of breath. So it wouldn't be like an immediate death situation, but like, so I've been fortunate I've not had to use it, but it's something like keep on me. Like I have my backpack right now, I have it on me.
Cost of childbirth.
Jesus.
Childbirth.
50 grand, something ridiculous now.
Yes, yeah, I've blown the figures up in your head now, haven't I? Because they're larger. It's the highest, generally speaking, is about 30 grand.
Okay.
30 grand.
Okay.
Is that reasonable? You haven't.
Not reasonable at all. It's just like now we're on like we're on a benchmark.
100, 200.
Dollars.
Yeah.
The average is about 10 grand. It can go up to 30,000.
Yo, imagine having your wife giving birth and you have to pay 10 grand for something that should be done, like free. The government pays, like everyone pay. What the? Mind blowing,
10
fam.
grand for a baby.
Yeah, well, I guess. How much is your child worth?
Yeah. What is that like the same everywhere?
The average is about $10,000. Yeah.
That's mad.
Really mad.
Okay, no thanks. In which case, the coil, IUD, contraception, how much do you think that costs?
For one person to implant $1,000.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Really?
Yeah, $1,300.
Oh. Mental.
I wonder if you could tell me how expensive you think calling an ambulance out to your location is in America.
I guess it depends on like where you live. It really does. Is there a price for that?
Yes.
Jeez.
What video, Spider?
$100? $200?
$2.5 grand.
For what? Why? Why?
Give birth by C-section,
Yeah.
and you would like to hold your baby after you've given birth to it.
Actually, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. You have to pay to do that.
Yes.
To hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of my womb. Right. Charging me. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Not you, but the doctor. Like $100.
$40.
$40.
For skin-on-skin contact.
That's not
This is
true,
the
innit?
NHS.
That's not true, innit? It's trolling there.
For skin-on-skin contact.
Pay to what? Pay for what? To hold your baby? No. It's not. It can't be true.
Hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of
Wait a minute.
By C-section,
Yeah.
and you would like to hold your baby after you've given birth to it.
Actually, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah.
You're telling me you have to pay to hold your own baby after birth?
You have to pay to do that.
Yes.
To hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of my womb.
Say something else.
Sorry, I was.
My lord.
Jeez.
It's not actually that expensive.
Right. Charging me. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Not you, but
That sounds too barbaric to be
like
true.
$100.
It can't be.
$40.
For skin-on-skin contact.
$40.
What do you think of the NHS?
Literally the gift that keeps on giving. Literally.
You know what, man, fam, anything I said bad about the UK in the last few streams about the weather being bad, fam, UK is a blessing, fam. Man, we call the ambulance, man, you could fake call an ambulance to your yard, fam. They will know the worst thing they'll say is just don't do it again. They'll go back. Man, you could have broken leg, broken finger, they'll take care of you. You could stay there even extra days, fam. You'll come out, you don't have to pay a penny, fam. Man, UK, fam, holy moly, man. America is something else, man. Fuck.
Literally, people are so dumb for taking advantage of it, and I don't want it to change.
Finally, does it make you grateful for the NHS?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I didn't know how much.
Man, I'll take bad weather every week than paying for healthcare, fam.
Free healthcare we got like just off the bat, but like knowing you have to pay like 30 grand for a child, it's outrageous. It really is ridiculous. So thank you, NHS, for your hard work.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Presumably you had an idea that healthcare was expensive in the US.
I didn't realise how expensive. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, if you don't have money, you're fudged. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
true.
think of the people who
If you don't have
are
money, you're done.
profiting off the sale of these medicines?
You're bastards. Sorry, beep. I think, yeah, I think they should be stopped. Fuck Trump.
This U.S. country, it's nothing but a strip club. It's nothing but hustle.
We can have all this. We should be able to have good health care.
Universal health care should be, something we all should strive for. We nickel and dime each other here, and people don't realize.
It might not look like it, but we're in Dallas, Texas. In terms of healthcare, this city is the least insured in America. Around a quarter of people don't have any cover at all. We're going to talk to regular Texans about the NHS and the cost of their medical bills.
Why do you think US doctors make several hundred thousands? Ain't everyone's paying, man.
What's an average medical bill for a regular Texan? How much might that person be paying for their premium and their regular bill?
Let's say you break your arm. Regularly in the rest of the world, that's a couple $100. Here in Texas, easily $2,000, $3,000.
Could I?
Man, I can't grasp the idea, boys. From there, you break your arm. Where are you meant to go? Hospital? But you go hospital and you have to pay $3,000. Why does that sound like that law is not on earth, man? Like, I can't imagine it. Jeez.
I ask you then to guess how much it might cost in the UK if you broke your arm, that situation. How much do you think someone has to pay?
It's free.
$200.
It's totally free.
Totally free. Wow.
I can tell you, I've got a busted shoulder, and I can tell you exactly how much it cost.
Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. It was $5,000 just to have a doctor look at my broken collarbone.
$5,000 to have a doctor just look. Yo.
Just to look at my broken collarbone.
And you had to pay that on arrival?
No. My insurance covered the majority of it, but my portion of it was about just shy of $3,000.
Wow.
So
That's still a lot.
yeah.
And then presumably ongoing physiotherapy, things like that?
That part's pretty much covered by insurance, but I have really, really good insurance.
Okay, sure.
So
And is that through your job?
yeah.
Sometimes our jobs provide, but sometimes they don't.
So what's the case for you? Do you have insurance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So if something happens to you need healthcare?
We have to pay full price.
Right.
Yeah,
And that can be very expensive.
it can be very expensive.
Would you like insurance? Would you like to have that healthcare?
I would like to have one, but sometimes we can afford it.
Right now, I'm about to go to Mexico. Tomorrow, I'm going to travel for 2 weeks because I'm going to have some dental work done.
Okay.
Only because here in the States, it will cost me like $10,000.
$10,000.
You know, the thing is, like, $5,000 is a lot. Insurance pays $2.5 so you still gotta pay 2.5, which is still a lot. Obviously, it's a lot better than 5, but insurance covers half of it. You're still paying a lot. You're still paying over $1,000 for something that should be free.
$1,000 for the dental work here in the US. Do you mind me asking how much it's going to cost you in Mexico?
About 1,000.
Wow, so 10%.
Yes,
And the quality of care as good?
as good or even better.
Wow.
Going to see the doctors, a couple $100 if you don't have insurance.
Right.
Just to get a checkup.
What? So, fam, here in the UK, like, when my daughter's not well, I wake up, I call the doctor, I go, listen, daughter's not well, I tell her the name. He goes, okay, come at 9:15, 9:20. We go there, okay, the doctor writes a prescription, we take it to the chemist and we get whatever the cure is. And for that, it's completely free. Before in America, you have to call the doctor, you go to the doctor, so you have to pay him for him to give you a prescription. So you have to pay him for them 5 minutes. Yo, man, I always knew American healthcare wasn't free, but I never knew it was this bad. You probably have to pay $100 to $1,000 or more. How much prescriptions cost?
It's very obvious to someone like me. I'm first time in this city. It's clear there's a lot of money here. Big buildings, offices, nice cars. It seems like there is the money to be able to create this kind of system.
Right.
So why do you think there isn't that level of healthcare?
I believe there is.
Okay,
That's the catch. I think that's the risk, but they just haven't allocated that money for the people.
We can have all this. We should be able to have good health care for all.
There's
Yo,
two versions
man.
really being offered here, isn't there? Trump is.
I know there's like good people
Biden
everywhere,
in terms
fam,
of
but I
insurance.
swear that living in America must be really bad, fam. Man, Like, think about it, dude. You have to pay grands, fam, to get looked at. Like, fam, you know, with health, man, it's like a yo-yo, fam. It's up and down every day. Why, if you don't have the money, then, fam, you're not going to want to go hospital, so you're going to stay at home, suffer more, and die. But you'll be tempted to do that because sometimes you haven't got the money. You're already in debt, fam. Shit, man. Jeez.
Do you have a preference? Do you think there's one that's better than the other, or do you think the system at the moment?
I don't think there's none differences. I mean, it's all business. So
Man, watching,
pretty much
you know,
as
after
far
this
as
stream,
I
my
have
love for the
learned,
UK
which
increased.
I'm 34 years old. This U.S. country, it's nothing but a strip club.
Okay, sure.
Sure, I mean, it's nothing but hustle. So that's what they're doing out there. They're just hustling. They really don't care.
You think it's the healthcare companies, the politicians, they're all sort of...
The
it's about-
doctors
it's
must
about
be
profit.
filthy rich in
Universal
America.
healthcare should be
Filthy
something we
rich.
all should strive for.
I'd like to see some healthcare changes. We need massive overhaul. It's not just about universal or anything else. It's insanely expensive regardless. Start there.
Do you think that there's much political will in this city for that to happen? Do you think broadly people want that to be the case?
In the city,
Yo, imagine like, yo, your wife gives birth, fam, and you want to hold it and say, yo, £40. Can you just imagine? Fam, I feel like bad as fucking like slavery, fam. Like some Dressrosa shit. Like something like, I don't know. It's like, you know, like back in the day, fam. Like how like racism was so like high. How they had like different colored people like in cages. That happened. Man, I felt like that's the same type of mentality in a sense. Like wrongness. Man.
yes.
Awful, man.
In the urban areas, yes. Suburban areas, they're typically more conservative, and they're not really sure exactly what all that entails, and so they're not going to do it.
My understanding is that people are generally sort of opposed to taxation here.
Yeah, but it's more, you start screaming about socialism more than anything. So that's really what they're going to do.
Rather than perhaps engaging with it as an idea.
Exactly, rather than actually thinking about it logically.
We can afford it as a country
Demanded
to take care
the
of each
money
other.
later.
And these
That's
nickel
just
and
as bad,
dimers
man.
of these procedures that are costing thousands of dollars just aren't that expensive everywhere else in the world. We nickel and dime each other here, and people don't realize what universal health care means. Yeah, you'll pay a little bit more in taxes, but you're saving thousands.
Okay, worst comes to worst, you have to pay. But why so much? Why in the grands, fam? 10 grand to give birth? Are you bringing a demon into the world or something? Like, what the fuck?
At the doctors. And people really need to be educated on that, and they just don't want to be.
スパイシーです。メタルだよ。メタルオーバー。デロデロでブニブニメタル